What do you do when life has you cornered, when every road ahead looks like a dead end, when you've cried all you can and hope has taken a back seat to fear, when discouragement is your closest friend and loneliness echoes in your heart? I want you to remember these words. The Israelites once stood trapped in the wilderness, Pharaoh's army thundering behind them, the Red Sea blocking their escape. But the God who split the waters for them is still present today. Our God is not limited by time or circumstance. He is the God of yesterday, today, and forever, in the heart of Cleveland, Ohio. There lived a woman named Melissa Carter. Life hadn't dealt her an easy hand. At 23, she found herself alone, abandoned by her husband, trying to piece together a shattered dream of becoming a nurse and raise two beautiful children. Dreams often die when life hands you a full house of hardships, leaving you with nothing but regrets and worn-out shoes, bills piled up and eviction notices hung on her door like grim reminders of her failing world. Through it all, Melissa held on to two things: her faith in God and the memory of her grandmother's unwavering belief in a higher purpose. Each day was a tightrope walk between hope and despair. She took on double shifts at a diner, pouring coffee and serving smiles to customers while her own heart cracked with sorrow. But the diner, like many dreams, eventually closed its doors, leaving Melissa in a colder, darker place. One morning, she found herself locked out of her apartment. No warning, no backup plan. Just a single mother with hungry kids staring at an eviction notice on her door. That night, huddled in a powerless apartment with her children, shivering under thin blankets, Melissa turned to the vast emptiness that seemed to mock her pain. God, are you here? Or have you forgotten me? The room was silent, but in her heart, her grandmother's stories echoed. The Israelites crying out in Egypt, a people trapped, hopeless, but God sent Moses. God split seas. God was present. And then the verse her grandmother used to quote, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you." Isaiah 43 to Melissa whispered, if he could do it for them, maybe, just maybe. He can do it for me, but life didn't get easier. It got harder. Days turned into nights and her struggles continued. She cleaned office floors at night, delivered food in the snow, and sometimes went without meals so her kids wouldn't know. Each day felt like walking deeper into the wilderness, whispering to her children before school, "Don't worry, God is with us." Like Moses before the Red Sea, she clung to this truth. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Exodus 14:14. People mocked her. Friends told her to give up. But she clung to one truth: the ever-present God does not abandon his own. Then came her Red Sea moment. One evening, after another long day of struggle, Melissa received a phone call. A local church had chosen her for a program supporting single mothers. They offered rent assistance, groceries, and most importantly, a chance at nursing school. In that moment, Melissa felt as though God had whispered to her, "Melissa, I never left you." Her knees hit the floor. Tears streamed down her face. It was as though God had whispered to her, "Melissa, I never left you." Months later, she walked across the stage in a white nurse's uniform, diploma in hand, her children cheering in the crowd. She saw it clearly now: every sleepless night, every tear, every small miracle along the way. God had been present, always. "I will never leave you nor forsake you." Hebrews 13:5. Remember. Just like the Israelites. Sometimes we stand before impossible seas, but our God specializes in the impossible, your darkest night. Doesn't mean God is absent. It means your miracle is on the horizon. Never let hardship steal your faith. The ever-present God walks with you, stays with you even in the fire. Are you facing a Red Sea moment in your life? Do you feel confused and think there's no way forward? Don't give up, because the ever-present God is about to part the waters for you. Have you experienced the ever-present God turning up for you? Share your triumphs and be a blessing to others. This is a true story of God's faithfulness. He's still in the business of miracles. Just believe. Thanks for watching. Shalom.